The motorcycle club businesses in Grand Theft Auto Online at first glance may look like a very easy way to make a huge profit. Unfortunately, in 2023, I would honestly say that motorcycle clubs are going to lose you money more than gain. In today's video, I'll be breaking into why motorcycle clubs are basically useless in Grand Theft Auto Online, and as well, what businesses are much better that you should be taking full advantage of. I'm of course your host, Puborama. Stay tuned. There are 5 motorcycle clubs in total. Starting off at the worst, you have the document forgery, then you go to the weed business, then you make your way to the counterfeit cash, the methamphetamine, and you finish off with the coke lockup. The document forgery is basically the worst business in Grand Theft Auto Online. For the amount of time you spend on it and the fact that you're purchasing supplies for the majority of these businesses, it means that you're basically making zero profit with the document forgery. By far, one of the most useless properties in the game. Essentially, if you buy it, it's just because you got a lot of capital to waste. After the document forgery is the weed business. Now, this business is nothing special. If you're purchasing supplies, you're going to make about $20,000 of profit every sale mission per hour, which is not a lot. That's actually a very little amount of profit. $20,000 per hour is the same amount of money that just buying the agency and completing 200 contract missions will make you literally passive for free without doing any work. So the weed business as well, in my opinion, is a big waste of time, judging that each sale mission solo is going to take you about 20 minutes on average to about 15 minutes. And that's really where the crux of motorcycle club businesses come into my mind. When you get up to the counterfeit cash, it's a little bit better. I think you can make like $30,000 per hour if you add in costs and, resupplies and all of that. And then you make your way to the methamphetamine, which is about $50,000 an hour. And then you finish off with the coke lockup. The coke lockup is really the only motorcycle club business that you could argue is worth the time, because it does actually make more than the bunker per hour. The problem with all the motorcycle club businesses, first of all, is that they can be raided. And yes, other businesses can be raided as well. Your bunker can be raided. But how many times has your bunker been raided? Mine's been raided once throughout my entire 5-6 years of playing on my main account from before I swapped from console. I've been raided one time on my bunker. And by the way, I have not even purchased the security upgrade. If you compare that to the motorcycle clubs, if you don't purchase the security upgrade on any of your motorcycle clubs and you have more than halfway on the product bar, you are almost guaranteed to get at least one raid a day or every 2 days. It's just so painful to constantly get raided. Even if you do purchase the security, I would still say that if you're constantly running your motorcycle clubs, even being cautious, making sure you're constantly swapping in and out of businesses, you're still going to have at least a 20-30% chance of being raided once a week. It's a bit of a pain, it's a time waster, and it's one of the biggest annoyances I have with the motorcycle club. If Rockstar just took away the ability to be raided or lower the chances of being raided, I would definitely use the motorcycle club more. But it's a very annoying thing to be in a motorcycle club, wanting to call in your Oppressor Mark II, trying to do a job, trying to do something, and then get a call from LJT, hey, your motorcycle club's being raided. Like, oh, thank you so much. Thank you for wasting my time. That is the first problem with motorcycle clubs, is the raids. But it's not just the raids, it is also the sale missions. By far, motorcycle club sale missions are the worst in the game. There are bad sale missions. The bunker does have some bad ones. For example, if you get 2 or 3 buggies, it's bad. But there is a saving grace with the bunker, and that is if you only do one purchase of resupplies, you can always sell with one vehicle, and you're still going to make $210,000 on the sale mission. The motorcycle club, to only get one sale, or like one sale vehicle, it's gonna be like 1 bar out of the 4 that exist, which means you're gonna sell for about like $40,000 with the coke lockup, which is just a waste of time. It would literally be like 5 separate sale missions to just get one sale vehicle, which is the biggest waste. So normally what I do is I will just wait for the bar to fill all the way on the coke lockup, and then I'll sell. And if I get the post-op vans, I'll just go into a new lobby, sell again. I'll lose about $20,000 of product, but it's better than getting a DNF because of the fact that Rockstar gave me a post-op van. And even without getting the post-op van, which is almost guaranteed to fail, trying to sell that last vehicle on time, almost all of the Motorcycle Club sale missions are painful. I would say the best one is the motorcycles. You can finish the motorcycles in maybe about 10 minutes. You could also finish the truck in probably about 5 minutes. I forgot, the truck is definitely the best. So you have the truck and as well the motorcycles. Those are the two best. Then you arrive at the helicopters, which take about 15 minutes on average, I'd say. And then you arrive at the planes, which solo, the planes probably take you about 25 minutes. And then, yeah, you have the post-op van and the garbage trucks, which take you about 30 plus minutes on average, which you're never going to be able to do. It's awful, but that's just kind of how it is. Because of that, motorcycle clubs waste so much time. If it takes you 30 minutes to do a sale mission just about, in 30 minutes, you could have made, with the way money making works nowadays, about $400,000. Like, why would you waste your time doing a simple sale mission that takes that much time when you could just be doing something that makes more money than you're actually going to make to begin with that sale mission? A fully stocked Coke Lockup's gonna make you like, what, $400,000 or $500,000 in profit if you add in the resupplies? Or you could just, you know, make your way to like the agency and do a couple agency payphone hits while doing some contracts, maybe sell a vehicle from Vehicle Cargo and make the same profit. Personally, I just really don't think that the motorcycle clubs are up to date with the newest businesses in the game. And the fact that the Rockstar just added a new business, the Acid Lab, which essentially works the exact same way the motorcycle club works, in the fact that it gets product, it fills up slowly, it's a new drug. But the difference is with the Acid Lab, first of all, there is no raids, literally none. This is one of the first businesses in the game that runs off the algorithm that motorcycle clubs do that has 0% possibility of being raided. When you add that into the fact that the Acid Lab makes about the same money as the methamphetamine, and the fact the Acid Lab is cheaper to set up, there's a lot less disposable income you have to throw away at it, and the fact that the Acid Lab has one sale vehicle being a motorcycle, a very fast motorcycle at that, what's the point of a motorcycle club? Like, seriously. I understand that there are people out there that will swear by them. There are people out there that claim they can make a lot of money per hour with the motorcycle club. However, in 2023, if you want my opinion, it's a waste of money. If you haven't purchased the motorcycle club businesses and you've thought about getting them and you're a newer player, do not buy them. And as well, if you're a player that already has them and you're a big money grinder, don't use them. Use your other businesses, use better money making methods. Motorcycle clubs are pointless. In fact, you can make more money per hour doing life and death bikes just in your motorcycle clubhouse building than you can doing all of your motorcycle clubhouse operations when it comes to your businesses. So I really just don't think they're good. In 2023, it's pointless. You have a bunker, you have an Acid Lab, you have the agency, you have the Kosatka, you even have the casino if you have one other person to help you out. There are just so many better businesses in Grand Theft Auto Online than doing the motorcycle clubs. But hopefully you enjoyed today's video. Let me know what you think about it in the comments down below. As always, I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.